go where I expect you to hang. Old blue tackles, a man in black, but the man in black wasn't always just a man. The silver walkway is a hall of fame for all the things you've done. You don't talk about it much, said it wasn't all exactly fun. I turned down many lines, hoping it would be alright. Won't you take my advice when I say, don't mind the bar, it's all yesterday, no, don't mind the bar, 'cause it's all the ways, no, don't mind the bar, yesterday, no, don't mind the bar, it's all a waste of time. It's the butterfly effect, when my intentions are the best, no matter if you're near or far, don't mind the bar. It's the butterfly effect, when my intentions are the best, no matter if you're near or far, don't mind the bar. It's the butterfly effect, when my intentions are the best, no matter if you're near or far, don't mind the bar. It's the butterfly effect, when my intentions are the best, no matter if you're near or far, don't mind the bar. It's the butterfly effect, when my intentions are the best, don't mind the bar. It's the butterfly effect, when my intentions are the best.
The whole town knows she's so black and white, she's so off and on. She's so often wrong. Another packet of cigarettes. And after sex, I know you lay your head upon my chest, upon my chest. And if I told you my name, would you treat me the same as them? Oh, yeah, 'cause we'll be in the same room, listening to the same tune. Oh, you know I hate you, always misbehave you. Sorry if I sound rude, this bedroom isn't soundproof. Maybe keep it down when my parents are around, 'cause I don't wanna hang around in this city. Grab your clothes and we'll let out the door. You know you're so pretty, yeah, you've always got something on. And darling, been wondering when your lips are pressed against my skin. And I owe you the night, oh, where should we begin? Because I'm getting bored, so let's skip to my favorite sin. My favorite sin, yeah. 'Cause we'll be in the same room, listening to the same tune. Oh, you know I hate you, always misbehave you. Sorry if I sound rude, this bedroom isn't soundproof. Maybe keep it down when my parents are around, 'cause I don't wanna hang around in this city. Grab your clothes and we'll let out the door. And you know you're so pretty, yeah, you've always got something on. You're so pretty, no, you're so pretty, get out of the city. No, you're so pretty, no, you're so pretty. And if I told you my name, would you treat me the same as them? Yeah. Oh, 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 yeah. And if I told you my name, would you treat me the same as them? The same as them, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna hang around in this city. Grab your clothes and we'll let out the door. You know you're so pretty, you've always got something on. 'Cause I don't wanna hang around in the city. Grab your clothes and we'll let out the door. hang around in this city. You took it close and now I want more.
I've drunk too
say. Birmingham's the team. Down at St Andrews, we are all supporters of our team. We chant of Super Blues, ringing all around. Now all you blue boys know what we mean. We are the lads from Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say?
Welcome to Monday night's Tilton Talk Show. Great win for the Blues over the weekend. And of course this is sponsored, as it is every week throughout this season, by Boyle Sports, who's the principal sponsor of Birmingham City Football Club, alongside Munch's Cafe in Alton, SAS Autos, our good friends at Bawdsey Labour Club. This goes out tonight on all Good Blues Facebook sites, and of course on Switch FM 107.5 DAB at 8 o'clock tomorrow. You can also find us on Twitter, Podbean and YouTube. And as always, there's plenty to get through, so no more further ado, let's crack on and do this. It's the Tilton Talk Show. It's what Monday night's made for. Let's get on with it.
Here at St Andrews, they gotta give us what we're longing for. It's Birmingham forever, let's get on the sand. So come on, city, sing this song once more. We are the lads from Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say? We are the lads from Tilton. We'll support you till the end of the day. We're so happy following the blues. We love you, what more can we say?
Yeah, welcome to the Tilton Talk Show. It's Monday night, 7:30 right through till 9, with myself and, of course, Mr. Sheen.
Good evening.
And Mrs. Brown. It is Monday. I'm a little bit sore on the edges today, so if I freak out and just flop on the floor for a couple of minutes, just take the nose off me. Just ignore me and wait for me to get back up again. It's been a bit of a horrible week, but there you go. Hey ho. These things happen. Can't help it. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. But I must say this chair's awfully comfortable, Mrs. Brown, tonight. Awfully comfortable.
Thank you very much.
And the heating's been on.
Yeah.
What more could we want?
Could be worse.
Yeah, could be a lot worse, couldn't it? Yeah, you could have been here 4 years ago. The heating was never on, mate. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. Mrs. Brown, what kind of a week have you had?
Fantastic, thank you.
Marvellous.
Yeah,
So-
good. Yeah,
Lovely.
thank you.
And me too. What kind of a weekend did you have?
Very good.
Good?
Yeah, very good. It's always good when the Blues win, isn't it? Obviously,
Yes.
It wasn't just the Blues winning, though, was it?
Well, no,
You know.
but you know the whole weekend of football was great, wasn't it?
Unfortunately,
no complaints.
I have to make a public apology for all those people that I let down over the weekend. That's my good friends at Excessive Blues, Linda, and of course the Defenders Night and the Reading game. I just wasn't up for it. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry, but what can I do?
As long as you're improving, that's
Bit by bit, day
Yeah.
by day, you know.
Yeah.
It's the one thing that I was genuinely scared of. I mean, scoring 3, crikey almighty, I'd have been flat on my back in Reading Hospital by now, you know what I mean?
jumping up 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not used to that, are we?
No,
Not used to that.
Not
But
at all.
but overall, I mean, a great performance. And I was looking and obviously listening on Twitter, Bookface, and all the usual places where you find out information from with people writing in. And it sounded like we absolutely mullered and we tore them to bits.
we did. Football going forward was outstanding, especially in the second half. I mean, first and second half, chances we're creating, and I've always said if we start putting more of these chances away that we keep creating, we're going to start climbing up that table, you know, and stop letting silly goals in.
Yeah.
And obviously it doesn't matter, does it, if we score more than the opposition anyway? I'll settle for 3-2 every week.
Yeah,
But,
I know what you're saying,
you know,
yeah.
But it would be nice to cut out conceding so many as well, but I've got no complaints winning 3-2. You know, and I mean, that free kick from Bella was, well, out of this
incredible.
world, that
Yeah,
was. That was an
yeah.
absolute world.
They're the ones that either at the top of the floodlights or go right in that top corner, aren't they?
Yeah.
And yeah, it was his turn. Okay, at the top of the show, we always start off with any sad news that we've got, and obviously the loss of Ron Saunders on Friday.
Yeah.
Albeit that he's managed not only both clubs, but of course West Bromwich Albion. Was a sad loss to football, and a sad loss to the area as well, because he certainly did put in so much. Obviously, he didn't have the financial backing when he was at Blues. That's, I think we could have done an awful lot more with him. But rest in peace, Ron, a legend amongst football, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And of course, one of our own this week, Bob Potter, sadly passed away as well. So thoughts are with his family at this difficult time. Horrible. Horrible.
Horrible.
Yeah, I know, mate, I know. Okay, what you got to do tonight, now listen to this one, is you have to share this on your personal Facebook stream tonight. We have got 2 tickets to give away for the West Bromwich Albion game, and we've got 2 tickets to give away for Wednesday night's Queen's Park Rangers game as well. They will all be in the COP. Yeah,
They will be, yeah.
We will need your names of all the people that are attending. They don't have to be over 18 for these tickets.
No.
But there's 2 there for the West Bromwich Albion and also 2 for Queen's Park Rangers. And what we're going to do tonight as well is also a group draw where all our friends allow us to piggyback on their Facebook sites each week. We've also got 2 tickets for each game for the groups as well, so which is tremendous because they allow us to come on a Monday night and hijack their sites. Thank them very much indeed. And we're going to give away 2 tickets so that they can give them away on their... your head's in my way. on their personal Facebook pages as well, so it shares it out a little bit more, because what we don't want to do is we don't want to be selfish. They're all our friends, they're all Birmingham City fans, and those are the groups. The groups that are in line are Excessive Blues from the Cradle to the Grave, Birmingham City Fan Zone, BCFC Fans Forum, BCFC Fans Group, the Gilmerick, what's that one? Gilmerick
Upper.
Gilmerick Upper.
Gilmerick Upper,
Yeah.
Australian BCFC and Birmingham City Disabled Association. So there you are. Those are the groups that are in line for potentially 2 tickets tonight. Wait for that one. We'll draw those out a bit later.
Can I just say, I really need the names ASAP.
Yes,
if you win
obviously
tonight,
for the Wednesday one as well.
For Wednesday. Thursday's okay for the Albion game, but for the QPR game, I really need the names by 5 o'clock tomorrow.
By 5 o'clock tomorrow. If the names haven't been given by 5 o'clock tomorrow, then we'll do something else for those tickets. So it's as simple as that, because we do need it, and it's. But I know what you'll do. I know you'll contact him straight away, because I know you will.
I normally do.
4 tickets to give away then from the Tilton Talk Show, 2 for West Brom, 2 for Queen's Park Rangers, and also 4 tickets to give away to our friends who allow us to piggyback their Facebook sites every single Monday night. Thank you very much for every
We'll draw
one.
the groups tonight.
Yep.
And then we'll leave it up to them to what they do with the tickets, obviously,
Right.
competitions and so forth. But to win the Tilton Talk tickets, you need to share the stream, and then I will draw it live at some point tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Right.
There you are. So we won't actually be sharing it, doing those, because what you need to do is calculate up the shares at the end of the show.
I want to give everybody a chance. And
Okay.
I'm also going to put in last week's shares, because I think it's only fair that because they shared last week's stream.
Lovely. Okay, so all you got to do is hit the share button. It's as simple as that. That's all you got to do. It's so simple, and you could be up for 2 tickets for 2 big games coming up, both at St Andrews. One obviously under the floodlights on Wednesday night, beg your pardon, and then West Brom. I say the floodlights will be on for that one as well on Saturday. So 2 big games. Can we take 6 points from them?
That'd be great, wouldn't
Wouldn't
it?
it
We
just?
could. I mean, especially Saturday's going to be very difficult.
Noisy.
And obviously Wednesday's going to... There's no easy game, is there, in this division?
No,
so they're both going to be tough games. And what I will say is we are capable of doing that, play like we did Saturday and put our chances in. You don't know. I mean, I want to mention Jimenez as well, going back to Saturday again now. I mean, I thought he was outstanding on Saturday, run his absolute whatsits off, and he was just such a good vocal point for the team, and obviously more than deserved his goal when he finally got it. His performance was excellent, really good.
No, the second, goal at Queen's... look at me, Reading's
the second Reading goal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A little bit of fault on the part of Truman. He's still learning his trade. He's a young lad. No fault. I'll tell you what, we ain't lost a game since he's been between the sticks.
No, and I think the defence does look a little bit more assured. And I think Craig said earlier that 3-2 did flatter them, and it did. It could have been like 5 or 6-2, to be honest.
Body blow to lose Crowley and Clark Salter.
Yeah, any news on either of them two?
No.
Nothing,
I have been looking
yet.
today, but nothing specific. Apparently, the Crowley injury isn't as bad.
Okay, because it was a minor hamstring, wasn't
minor
it?
hamstring. So
Clark Salter was the bigger concern, wasn't it? With his arm or his shoulder, was it? Was it his shoulder? So I know he's been put back into place in the hospital, because Pep said that in his interview after the game. But I don't know.
So it was a full dislocation.
Yeah. So he's only put back in place.
That's going to be 6 weeks minimum.
Probably, yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah.
That's a nasty injury.
It's a shame, because we were
Best wishes and get well soon, both of you.
Sounds good.
You know, you've done absolute climb mountains for us so far this season. So.
Yeah, the pair of them have been real key players for us when they played. Yeah, definitely. And McEachran obviously coming in as well was excellent as well on Saturday. The lad's got so much ability on the ball. You know, and very rarely did he, you know, not pick out a yellow shirt when he got the ball. So his performance was excellent as well.
Linda just said Sally Clay got a high five from Jimenez.
Yeah,
she's not washed her hands since. I bet.
Did the bear get one? Did the bear, so I think it was Sally who had the bear. So did the bear get one as well? Was the bear there?
The bear wasn't there. He did its own ticket, for goodness sake.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to say, Linda, I hope you had a fantastic 60th birthday on Friday night, Saturday night. Beg your pardon. Friday night. You know. I'm just not with it, mate.
No.
But however, I saw the pictures and loads of people turned up for you. And I know you thought your birthday was a little bit naff last week, but that one had been planned for a long time. A lot of people, a lot of hard work in the background, and it just goes to show just how much you're appreciated in and amongst the Birmingham City crowd. All right. And I've got to say a happy birthday to Sally. I think it's her birthday tomorrow. I'm not too sure whether she's younger than Linda or older than Linda, so I'll leave that kind of politically open. Linda, perhaps you can tell. Don't leave me alone.
She's 60 though.
And
Linda was 60, yeah.
And sorry, Bellingham was pushed further forward as well, and you know, again in that position as a number 10, he was brilliant as well. He's such a good player. He's, you know, 16. I keep forgetting he's only 16.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Thanks to our Oracle, Kev Kelly. Crowley, there you go. Grade 1 hamstring could be a couple of weeks tops. Clark Salter will be going back to Chelsea for treatment and rehabilitation. Yeah, that isn't good news.
Let's hope we see him play again, because he was doing ever so well.
May not see him in the Royal Blue shirt again.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
And when Roberts is out for about 6 weeks as well, isn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
So we're a bit light there now.
Their injuries are piling up a bit, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's time of year as well, isn't it? Usually kind of says hello.
Yeah.
Brenda Brown says, Nick Jeremy said hello, old man, and hello, old man to Chris. Come on, Blues. Come on, Blues. Come on, Blues.
But yeah, both Reading goals on Saturday were avoidable, Nick.
But what I'd like to say to Jeremy is please have a rethink. You know, there are 3 old men in this room.
Yeah, a couple look older than the other one.
I'm genuinely old, though. But I'm not the oldest.
No. Linda's old as well, she's 16.
That photograph of the way that hair, I couldn't believe that the other day. That was incredible. Can you get that one up and put it on the...
Oh, the one of you?
Yeah, no, the one of you. With your hair, you got hair and everything back in the 80s, back in the day.
Yeah.
Get it on, I want it to go on. I like the one of me in the crowd today, that was quite funny.
Hello, Will, listening in the Philippines.
The Philippines, welcome to the Tilton Talk Show, Monday night, 7:30 till 9. Philippines, that's incredible.
Here we are, Paul Sterndale. Evening all, would like to announce a new member of the Blues family. Louisa Grace, born on Friday, wasn't due till Christmas Day, but couldn't wait till then.
Oh,
congratulations.
Congratulations. I haven't mentioned tonight that it's my birthday on Christmas Day, have I?
I've never heard that before,
no,
Nick. No, I didn't know that,
Not
mate.
for 10 minutes at least.
No.
It's just...
Do you know what time you was born?
About 7:10 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time was Jesus born?
Judas.
Keep your thoughts to yourself.
About 7:11. I think it was anyway. It was early doors anyway, so early morning.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my mum's name was Mary.
Okay.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, right, okay.
I was born on a farm, Christmas morning. They hadn't got a cot for me, so they put me in the bottom drawer, like a stable. All the animals were around me. It was snowing. My mum's name was Mary, and my dad's name was Jack.
And when you were born, they went, Jesus!
Joseph was the farmhand. Allegedly.
Someone's just said that Wes Harding can do a good job for us, which I agree.
Yeah,
he was a little bit. He switched off a little bit for the first Reading goal. I must say that he needs to be a bit more commanding than that when the ball comes in, and he shouldn't have got a free header like that, their player. But overall, he did ever so well for us during the whole game. But for that particular split second, he switched off.
And lots of people saying that we've got to thank Michael Morrison for that superb.
Oh, what a finish!
Goal. What a great finish that was.
Yeah,
huh?
Yeah.
Once a blue, always a blue. Bless him on me. Look, you got to feel sorry for him within his own team, but listen.
Good servant for us, wasn't he? He was a good servant for us.
Thanks for allowing me to stay with you so long, lads. Yeah, I'll have that one.
Forgot where he was, didn't he?
Kev Kelly says the wise men followed the stars and moon, so it must have been night time. It's true, isn't it?
That's true.
Early morning.
Yeah.
There you go. Still dark at 7 o'clock on Christmas morning.
Craig Courtney said he's the baby of the birthday bunch. Craig is.
What Craig is?
Yeah, he looks a lot older than that.
How old is he?
Oh, he must be getting on for 60.
Yeah.
He must be older than me.
No chance.
Dan.
Absolutely no chance. Don't forget, guys, share this on your personal stream. Let's get rid of these tickets. The two from West Brom are going to go tomorrow. The Queen's Park Rangers one are going to be drawn when? Also tomorrow?
They're all going to be, I'm going to draw them out the bag tomorrow
Okay,
morning.
all out the bag tomorrow. And then we need your names by 5 o'clock tomorrow night. Please, please, please.
Yeah. I think our friend I think our friend from Australia is on, Leonard.
Leonard Edgington, welcome from Queensland, Australia, mate.
Harding's true position is centre back. Give him a chance, absolutely, Leonard. I will, and I totally agree. He's certainly the right size for centre back, isn't he?
Yeah.
And his overall game is very good. Just that split second for their first goal, that's all it was. But that's all it takes, isn't it? And I've seen the best in the world do that. So, I'm not criticising him too much because he had a good game.
Who's the best in the world that you've seen do that then?
Well, I've seen John Terry in the past do stuff like that, switch off for a split second and cost a goal.
It's dead easy. It's dead easy.
It's dead easy to do that.
A defender and or a goalkeeper, And as we've always said, you just get punished.
Yeah.
You get punished.
Yeah.
If it's in midfield, you can get away with it. You've got a few more teammates that can scrap round for you.
Yeah. They've all done it. All the best centre backs have done it.
I'm going to put my glasses on and start reading some of these.
Kevin French said, "What's wrong with getting on to 60?" Well, ask Linda. She knows.
Oh, that was brutal.
I'm only being
That was
truthful.
brutal.
She's getting on a bit now.
Apparently 52. Sally Clay is 52 years old tomorrow, enough to be Jude's grandmother. Oh, dear.
Sally Clay, 52.
It's all going sour tonight, isn't it? Going sour. They're all having a pop tonight.
So going back again to Saturday, I think in my life that is the best direct free kick I've ever seen score for us.
For us.
Okay. By one of our players.
Ever.
From a direct free kick in my time.
Oh, in your time.
I mean, the ones that stick to mind are Larson against Tottenham at home.
Yeah.
Granger against West Ham in the cup was an absolute worldie as well. But for me,
Granger must have scored a few.
For me, this one was just
Granger
extra special.
He
did. But for me, this one was just the technique and the power.
The second we got a free kick outside that area, you just heard the word Granger.
Yeah.
Just say Granger.
And David Cottrell got a few good ones as well, and David Murphy as well. He got a couple. But for me, just for the whole technique, power, and the way he hit it from that distance and where he put it was just absolutely perfect. He couldn't have picked the ball up and put it in a better place. No. So for me, I mean, what is in? Ask our viewers now. What is the best free kick you've ever seen directly scored from ever for the Blues in your lifetime?
Okay, there you go. And whilst we're on that, when we're waiting for those to come through, Ray says Brian's birthday same day as you, Nick. Yes, correct. Martin Ward says Jesus isn't real. Martin, you'll go to hell. You'll go to hell. Hell in a Villa shirt. Steve Portman, when's my birthday? I'll just remind you one more time, Steve. It is actually Christmas Day. You wouldn't believe it, would you?
Adam says, ask Linda if 30 is dirty, 40 is naughty, 50 is thrifty. What's 60?
60.
Kevin Kelly
passed it.
Kevin Kelly said, how long has Nick had his free bus pass for?
I haven't got a bus pass. We don't have buses running around our place.
No?
No. Trabants and tractors. That's all we've got.
So have we completely forgotten about our goalkeeping issue now?
Chris Pugh says, have I missed the Morrison loving yet? Yep, I'm afraid you have if you've only just joined in. We've already had one. Bless him.
Have we completely forgotten about our goalkeeping issue? Certainly in the last few games we've obviously not lost, and Truman has done very well.
Yeah.
So whether he's the long-term answer still, I'm obviously going to be sat on the fence a bit with that one, but so far he couldn't have done... For me, he couldn't have done much more than what he's done, to be honest. Yeah. So I've got no complaints so far.
Some free kicks coming in. Benji Smith says Savage scored a free kick in my first ever Blues game. Brenda Brown wants to keep Truman in goal. Great keeper.
Oh, Thomas has just asked, Thomas TJ Loughran has just said Lazaridis take any free kicks. He scored a very good one on his debut against Fulham at home. I remember that one. But it weren't as good as Bella's, in my opinion.
Stephen Gill's gone for Granger versus West Ham League Cup. Absolutely amazing.
That was a belter.
That one. Yeah.
That was a
Craig
belter.
Courtney Let's have a look. Granger Man United, Ian Connor.
That was a good one.
And Stephen Bluenose Ellsmore is watching. Welcome to the Tilton Talk Show. Larson versus Spurs for free kick from Adam Wilkes.
That was a good goal. So in your opinions, were they better than Beelers on Saturday?
There's some good ones been mentioned here.
Yeah, I mean Granger's. I think for me the closest one is Granger's against West Ham. But I just think Beelers edges it for me because it was just. It was well, you know, it was well. If Ronaldo had done that, which he does more or less every week,
and Martin
show it all the time.
Says, Trevor Francis from 30 yards versus Blackpool, about 1972. He hit it like a tracer bullet.
Okay.
Boom. Mark Ward's free kick at stands was brilliant from Tim Crouch of Faraday. Welcome, Timothy, our actor friend.
Yeah, of course, yeah, Mark Ward,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of more
It's
now.
a difficult one, isn't it? It's a difficult one. We must have had so many over the years.
I do remember stuff like that though, but for me,
Yeah.
that was just a worldie. It was a real worldie, wasn't it? Genuine world class goal.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and great to see the Blue Noses celebrating as well. Superb stuff. Just watching it on Twitter.
The way he ran straight up to Craig as well, straight up to Craig Gardner when he scored it. It's almost like they'd been maybe working on it together in the on the training ground or something.
Yeah. Lindsay's going for Bella than Messi.
Better than Messi. Like it.
Nice one.
It was definitely one for the album anyway.
Yeah.
See what I did there? 1-4, the album.
1-4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You've got 4 sites there.
1 for the road.
1 for the road, 1 for the album, 1 for the cameras.
Oh, for 4.
It's all 1-4.
Yeah.
Whilst we're on that subject, what's your favourite cheese of the week?
Probably Leicestershire.
Red Leicester.
Red Leicester.
A bit of Red
Yeah,
Leicester.
I like Leicester.
Yeah, I like a bit of blue Leicester. Red Leicester.
Yeah.
But they were singing some quality songs as well, weren't they?
Yeah.
It was really
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Loving it.
Just like Leicester, your city is blue. That was my favourite. They were singing to him.
Yeah.
True, though.
Right, okay. Defenders night there, mister. What happened? Talk us through it.
Nights. You missed one of the
I
best
know I did.
nights
Don't
of
make
your
me
career.
sore. Don't make me any more sore than I am.
It's going to turn into Jim Bowie now, and you have a look at what you could have won.
It was a fabulous night, and if anybody's on who was there as well, they'll reiterate the same thing. It was a great night.
So talk us through, start to finish.
Well, I had a bit of an invite into the VIP room beforehand. So
Did you have a shave before you went?
No,
Did you wear your hat?
I thought about it.
Did you wear your hat?
Oh yeah. No. I was quite smart. I had clean underpants on and everything.
No photographs? Not of your underpants. I don't want photographs of your underpants, honestly.
I don't take selfies.
Do you?
I forgot actually. No, I didn't.
Shirt and
I
tie
didn't
or
take a no.
No?
But no. Great set. Jono, obviously one of the most ambitious guys, and in the English setup now as well.
Yeah. He's doing ever so well now, isn't he? Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Liam Dash, you want him. You want him with you if you're in a war, don't you?
Yeah.
Some of the stories.
Yeah.
I mean, even tonight, I couldn't repeat half the stories.
No.
Yeah.
He was some player, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he was.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Roger Johnson. Some of the. I'll have to tell you off air some of the stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, what a character, and he really does love the blues.
And
I'll
he
tell you
really
that
does
now.
want to come in, doesn't he?
He wants to come in.
He wants to come in for a show. Roger
Be good to
Johnson.
have him.
We'll get Roger Johnson in hopefully in the new year.
He was there rather late and had a few drinks. Maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is he still playing?
He's just on his knee apparently.
Oh, is
so,
he?
Yeah.
He's playing lower. He's playing at. I'm not sure where he's playing, but is he?
Yeah.
Last I heard of him, he was.
Yeah, he's playing in the lower league.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was a great player for us as well for a couple of years, wasn't he? Before he moved on.
That's Scott Dan Park.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one of the greatest.
Yeah.
And when they broke that up, that was it.
Yeah.
The defence was shot.
Yeah.
Was shot. My God, some of the defensive moves they could make together.
Yeah.
You know, they could just read each other like perfect books, didn't they?
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
covering
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
That one's mine.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and his header against West Ham as well in the League Cup semi-final. That was a good goal as well, wasn't it?
But absolutely fantastic night. Really enjoyed it. Really did.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So no stories then.
Not, I can tell you.
Not even one.
Not even one.
Wow.
It's fair to say he didn't want to leave the Blues, isn't it, Roger Johnson?
He didn't want to leave the Blues. No.
Would he have quite happily played in the Championship after we'd gone down?
Yeah.
Yeah?
No, he didn't want to go. He blamed the present owners on his departure.
Or previous owners, because they would have been.
Sorry, the previous
Yeah.
owners. Yeah. But the present owners then, I meant. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. He let's say he didn't get on with them very well.
No. But he ran through brick walls when he went on the pitch, that's for sure.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a funny story off air in a bit.
Okay.
But it involves Karen Brady.
Right, okay. No,
Right, yeah.
Sorry.
Cut.
We'll cut that bit out.
That team, we had some right steel in that team, didn't we, with him and Stephen Carr and Bowyer and obviously a younger Craig Gardner, Barry Ferguson.
The cup winning side.
Yeah.
What a team
that was, yeah.
What a team.
Yeah.
Linda Magnus, looking forward to Wednesday's match. It's exciting times the way we're playing right now. We do have to carry it on though. That's an
the
absolute.
thing, isn't it? Consistency, and that's what basically separates the teams in the top half from the teams further
Very
down.
much. And Martin Ward says best defensive pairing since Upsom and Cunningham. Couldn't agree more. Yeah. Anybody think Steve Cordero? No, I'll leave that one. Why did Roger Johnson leave the Blues? Well, Kev, as Chris has just said, there was probably more to it than we'll ever know. But he didn't get on with the owners that were there at the time. That's not these current owners, but it was the previous.
And he will put he'll put all the stories, everything to right when he comes in. He'll tell a lot.
Yeah. Ryan Teague. Good evening, Ryan. Someone I know. Do you think Craig Gardner could be a potential Blues manager in the future?
No idea, to be fair.
He's doing the right way about it, though, isn't he?
I think he's got to do. He's got to do all his. He's done all his coaching, I think, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Everything there.
I believe so. Yeah.
You know what? The Everton fans were going on about Ferguson over the weekend. How a side like Everton, and I know this isn't Blues related, play abysmally week after week after week after week until that manager leaves, and then play out of the skins.
Yeah.
Great motivator. I'm sure is a great motivator in the dressing room.
Yeah.
And Blues through and through, and so I'm sure he'd love to, but at the moment we've got Pep.
Yeah.
And well done to the board for backing him last week, and now making him the permanent head caretaker, undisputed championship manager of the boys in blue. Seriously though, it's great news for him. I think he's done really well, and people have underestimated sometimes, or some people have underestimated just. And I was hearing things like on the weekend, he's got to go. Pep's got to go. Oh, come on, get a grip. Get a grip yourself. Really.
I'm very impressed with the players that have been brought in since he's been at the helm.
Incredible bunch.
Some of the performance, the football that we're playing, all we've been missing is just goals, isn't it? And obviously we've been letting silly goals in and not taking enough of our chances.
3 weeks away from the January window.
Yeah,
right.
If we can get a prolific, I mean, Jimenez is finding his feet now. If he can, go on a little run, hopefully between now and January, and then we can get somebody else in to bolster the front line. Then you never know, do you?
I mean, I know this didn't and couldn't and wouldn't happen, but just imagine if we'd still had a Shea in the form that
in this team now.
Yeah.
Him and say Duke or him and Jimenez, it'd just be frightening, wouldn't it?
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
But we're not far away. I don't think.
No, I don't think we are. I don't think we are.
But don't think that we're going to win every week, or every game.
No,
we're not. We're going to do that, right?
No.
But I don't think we're a million miles away from that honed little polished machine that Pep wants in place.
We're not a million miles off being a top 8 team, in my opinion. A lot of them players are comfortably play, for teams in the top 6. It's just obviously the most 2 important positions in the team are obviously keeping the ball out the one net and putting it in the other one, and obviously we've been struggling to do that most of the season. Yes, yeah, definitely a natural. Like a sort of shoulder pacey striker who can, like Shea was last season. That'd be perfect. Yeah. I mean, the dream signing is Dwight Gale, isn't it? But realistically, I can't see that happening if I'm being honest. But I hope that I'd love to see it happen. But I think Narky Wells is probably more realistic. But Narky Wells, yeah.
Right, okay. Lindsay Phillips, going back to the Defenders. Defenders Friday, Reading Saturday, Excessive Blues Party yesterday. Great weekend, but I'm absolutely shattered. Is that because you're nearly 60, Lindsay? God, Can't get me from here.
Lindsay's not nearly 16.
No, I know. I was joking.
She only looks about 30.
That's a good shout from Stephen Gill. We need a striker big time. And I think he's put Varda from Burnley, but I think he means Vidra.
Yeah, Vidra.
The guy who's bagged a load of goals for Derby in this division.
Yeah.
That'd be a good signing as well. That's a good shout.
Would they let him go?
Because he's not playing. He's not playing for him, is he? He's just not doing anything there. They might loan him out, you know.
Peter Taylor is in agreement. Says, I think we need to aim higher than knackered Wells.
Me too. I'd like to, think, but I just don't know.
Naki Wells has already committed himself to his club, hasn't he?
He's on loan though, isn't he? He's on loan at QPR from Burnley as well, isn't he?
Yeah,
so he's not. He's.
But he stated that he wanted to stay there.
He wants to stay there.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you state that, well, don't bother coming because I don't want you. I want nothing to do with you.
No.
Nothing whatsoever.
No.
Because, your mind's not going to be on it.
No. Ian Connors just said Andre Gray on loan from Watford. That's not a bad shout either.
No.
So these players, I mean, I've said Glenn Murray before as well. These players would bag goals in this division. But it just depends what we've got to work with. I don't even know how much what he's got money wise to spend.
I even saw the Puskas thing raise its ugly head again today.
Yeah.
Where did he feature on Saturday?
Was he playing?
I don't know.
No idea. Don't know.
There you go. That answers the question.
But whoever we sign is certainly going to get chances. That's guaranteed in the way we play in this team. We certainly create. I think we're creating on average 10 to 12 opportunities every game now. An average of about 6 or 7 on target. So,
and like I said, could you imagine a Shea, being in the mix there?
He'd be on double figures by now.
Oh God, yeah, easily. Right, Alphabetti Blues. We're going to draw a letter out of the Alphabet Cup. It's my turn this week, is it, or is it your turn this week?
You do? Oh, I think I did it last week.
I'm overcome with emotion. And sorry. And basically, what we want is your favourite all-time Birmingham City player with the surname of the letter that I pull out. We're going to get some proper balls or something next year now.
Yeah, I think we should. Yeah,
the FA Cup
like the lottery.
I think I can rob some snooker balls or something from somewhere. And
yeah.
I think sponsored by somebody as well.
Oh golly,
What we got?
it's going to be a difficult one this week, ladies and gentlemen. We might draw 2.
What we got?
It's Q.
Q.
Yeah, Frank Quidrow.
Frank Quidrow. We had any Queens play for us?
Don't know.
You want to draw 2?
Yeah.
I think Frank Quidrow's won that, hasn't
That
he?
one. You can have the Q.
Someone else will come up with somebody we've never heard of.
But what's that one?
N.
N
for Norman.
N and Q. Frank Quidrow, I think, is probably going to win the Q one.
We'll go with N. So,
We do both.
Want to do both?
Yeah.
Okay, Q and N.
Just in case somebody does come up with an obscure Q one that we
I
haven't
think we had
heard
a kid called James Quinn in the academy, but I don't know if he actually played.
of. No, he's got to play for
What about Quincy? Nigel Quasi?
Hey, see, they're coming out the draw now. I'll put the N back. So it's Q and N. Your favourite 2 Birmingham City players' surnames with Q and N.
Somebody spotted, haven't they?
Endoy. Yeah. Oh dear.
I knew that one was coming out.
Pete Taylor, it's the best, not worst.
James Quinn says Trevor.
James Quinn, yeah, I've just said him. Yeah, I remembered
Yeah,
him.
a young striker who went to Blackpool. Thanks
Yeah,
for that, was
yeah.
Zach.
I remember Quincy as well. I don't know if he counts though, because his surname was Owusu Abayi. So probably O, isn't it? But Nigel Quasi, Frank Quidrow, innit?
Yeah.
At the moment, yeah.
Yep, I think it's going to be Quidrow.
Mike Newell. Ian Connors just said Mike Newell. I must say, I think for me, the best I've seen with the letter N is Peter Unlove.
Mike Newell, God, he was rubbish. He was.
Peter Unlove.
Peter Unlove, yeah, Peter Unlove. Did he die or I think?
No, his brother.
His brother.
Yeah, he was in the car with his brother, but yeah,
Right, yeah.
yeah. Tragically, his brother
Linda
passed
says
on
can
his.
keep zooming in on me because I still look older than she does.
Who else we got with N?
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure people will let us know. A player with the letter N as the surname, please. And Sue.
And Sue, yeah.
Yeah, and Sue, yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't a bad shout.
He wasn't too bad.
It was okay.
Mehdi Nafti, he did okay for us at times.
Yeah.
The problem with Mehdi Nafti was he had to obviously follow Robbie Savage, didn't he? In that position.
Yeah.
And he was always going to struggle with that.
Yeah, Adam's gone for Mehdi Nafti as well. Not someone saying that he's the best, but someone he certainly remembers.
Yeah.
Quite
He
a
did a
difficult
job.
one today. N and Q.
N&Q.
Leave it running for a small while.
I
Leave it
think
running.
Peter Unlove.
Trevor
gets
Smith's
more
gone for Mike Newell, and Brenda's gone for Peter Unlove. And Kyle Colclough is watching. Welcome to you. Welcome to the Tilton Talk Show. It's Monday night, 7:30 till 9, every single Monday. And Gotti.
Yes, he was good. Yeah, I remember him scoring the win at Newcastle when we won 5-1. I think he got the 5th or
Annie
4th.
O'Connor's gone for Undor.
Undor, yeah, he was a
So we've got Undor, Undoy, and Gotti, and
Unlove.
and Love,
And Sue.
Yeah, and
There's
Sue.
a few.
And yeah.
Eddie Newton, Paul Liller. That's another one. Blast from the past, that is, isn't it?
Steve Gill says Peter Unlove.
I remember chatting to Eddie Newton for ages in the Dome, going back about 19 years. All the players were in there. Addy Bowler, Martin O'Connor, Jono. All the squad were there on their Christmas do in fancy dress. Brian Hughes was dressed as Elvis. And I was just in there with my mates, and I was chatting to Eddie Newton for ages, and he was such a nice bloke. Yeah. Well, probably still is, obviously, but he's a nice bloke.
Liam says he reckons that Keith's going to struggle to get in the squad when he's fit.
Kieftenbeld.
Yeah, I've just seen that. Yeah, I was going to come on to that one. Yeah, well, it would, you know.
Would you?
It's a different style of play now, isn't it?
You wouldn't leave Sunny out for him, would you?
Not at the moment, no.
No. And that's the only place for me you
But
could
then
fit in.
that's what's having a squad is all about, isn't
That's
it?
why
Just
we've
like
improved massively, isn't it, midfield?
I mean, if we'd have had these 2 injuries this time last year, right, with that smaller set of players that we had, like,
Yeah. We struggled.
We'd have been screwed.
Yeah.
Absolutely struggled.
Well, we had a
Proper struggled.
transfer embargo as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, Lee Novak. Linda's just said that's a good show.
Oh yeah. Blimey.
I remember him
Good
getting
show.
a really good goal at
Ross has said that
Blackburn.
one. Evening, guys. Sorry to jump in the mood, but last week we lost a proper old school Blue and Bowl. Yeah, we did mention that at the top of the show, Kyle.
Awful.
Very sad news. And we are trying our hardest. Let me see.
To get it on the
Hardest to get it on the main screen. In contact with Davo. Could you guys help me get the word around on the 57th minute against Queen's Park Rangers? Could we all give Bowler a round of applause? Would mean the world to me and his family. Thank you. 57 minutes. QPR. There you go. 57th minute.
Quincy says Chris.
And if you want, sorry, I'll just nip back to that one, Chris, if I could.
Yeah, go on.
Sorry, but if you do want some help, Kyle, get hold of Linda, Auntie Linda, because she's just done a very similar thing for Jeremy and his mum, so she'll know who to contact where and when, and etc. etc. So there's help out there, my good friend, and I'm sure we can get something off the ground.
Sure.
Yeah, Dutch Mike will be great cover, says Stevie Gill.
Yeah, I mean we've got regular first team players from not so long ago now that are not playing anymore, like Davis. Magoma can't get in the starting 11.
Well, as Pete Taylor just said, he'd keep about as more chance than David Davis. Can't see Davis staying if somebody offers money.
No, not at all.
No,
and that's he's been a good servant for us.
Yeah.
And he can still do a job if he is called upon. So
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I was getting all excited then.
Get prepared. Things to do.
Things to do, people to go, places to see, mountains to climb, offices to clean. Okay, Queen's Park Rangers,
Yes.
Wednesday night under the floodlights at Blues, 7:45 kickoff. Your prediction?
2-1 Blues.
2-1. Mrs.
Yeah.
Brown?
Yep, 2-1 Blues.
I'm going to say 2-0.
Think we'll keep a clean sheet.
Yeah, I think we'll keep a clean
Oh,
sheet.
you're right. It'd be nice to see.
Yeah. And I'll take about, enough room, space for maybe 10 or 15 more. So, Auntie Linda, Ensor Robbins, that's the one, Kyle, that you could get in touch with. Well done, Steve, for that one. Adam Wilkes, 2-0. Adam Wilkes, 2-0. Graham Haynes, he's also going 2-0. Jess is only going 1-1. Few injuries, he's saying. And
So I think it'll be the same team as Saturday, apart from obviously Clark
Liam
Salter
Carroll,
and
Nil Blues.
Crowley.
Yeah.
Who comes in for them? So Harding will have to come in at centre half, won't he?
Yeah.
Go on, Kenny.
Harding.
Can't keep up. 2-1. Stephen Gill, 2-2.
Craig Courtney's gone 1-0 Blues.
Yeah. Who do we think will come in for Crowley? Will it be Magoma? Or do we think Magoma will start Wednesday?
I think Mags will, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think
Trevor
so.
Smith 4-1. Blimey, QPR. Blues 4, what are QPR 1? 4-1. That would be better.
That would be
than my
nice.
2-0.
Right, yeah.
Kevin Kelly's gone 1-0. I've got about 4 or 5 more.
Yeah.
1-0, and then I'll close that off and then compare that next week. Craig Courtney 1-0.
Have you switched the lighting back on?
No.
Are you sure?
Mark Adams 2-1. Lee Geary 4-1 as well.
Leonard ugh. Can't get my words out. Leonard Edgington has gone for 3-0.
3-1.
3-0 to Blues. That'd be lovely to watch.
Ray Hobro 3-1. Sue Burke 3-1. And the last one was
Leonard's gone for 3-0, yeah.
Leonard Edgington
Yeah.
3-0. Okay,
Yeah.
that's it for that one. That's
Yeah.
for that one. There's lots more coming in, but we will do take a look at them. Those are just a few that I've written down there. Sally Clay 3-1 Blues. Lindsay. Okay. Diddly.
That's a good shout. Love to see Montero on the left and Beeler on the right
Yep.
from Neil Martin. That could work.
Yeah.
We've certainly got options, haven't we, now,
I think we have, yeah.
in them positions?
I think it's not all doom and gloom.
No.
I don't know. Is there any chance of Vialba being available for Wednesday or even
know.
Saturday? Because
No idea.
he picked up a knock, hadn't he?
He did, yeah.
So he's another one that's to come back as well.
Yeah. Kevin says he thinks the weather on Wednesday could be a factor. It is forecast to be pretty horrible, isn't it?
Windy
Pretty
and
grim, is it?
Yeah, it'd be nice if we was in a box, wouldn't it?
It would be lovely if it was. Oops.
Oh, we are.
No, I think this will be my 3rd time ever, Chris.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You won't want to do it.
No, it's not that. It's just that, sometimes you just don't want to get your feet cold, do you?
No. Especially when you get to your age.
Me.
And Linda's
I'm
age.
not as old as Linda.
No,
Or you.
No one's as old as Linda.
Yep.
Montero left,
Glasses
Bella
off.
right.
Sorry?
Montero left, Bella right.
Yeah, Neil
Macarons.
Martin, love to see Montero on the left, Bella on the
Yeah.
right. That would be good. McEachran in place of Crowley, Ian Connor. That would be a good call too.
Yeah, agree.
And we'll see if we can check the weather out in a minute. Got to the ticket office with a photo and request for it to be displayed at half time. Keep pushing with social media. This is for Bowl, I think. Go to the ticket office with a photo and request for it to be displayed at half time. Keep pushing with the social media. We've seen it on Twitter and retweet. Okay, retweet it. So that's it. So 57th minute at QPR. Let's hope this we can pull this one off and get that going as a tribute to not only to Bowl but to the family as well.
Yeah.
There we are.
So it'd be interesting to see what he does Wednesday night now. Then one thing I think he'll definitely do is keep McEachran in next to Sunich, and he'll play Bellingham further forward, like he did on Saturday. I think I'll be surprised if he doesn't do that again.
No. More change of winning formula.
And Carl William Newton, knowing us, the typical Blues will play. The Blues way will struggle for a point or a defeat against Queen's Park Rangers and then turn the baggies over.
Yeah, that's typical Blues, isn't it? If that happens.
With reference to you being in the box, Adam says...
Keeping the elderly cold. Yeah, thanks, Adam. Right, okay. Your Christmas card was here. Can I just tear it to shreds? Have you got a shredder?
Yeah.
I have got a shredder,
Adam?
Yeah. Okay, as we do every single week, it is, of course, winter, and our friends at BHST have got a mammoth task on their hands tomorrow night. The weather's getting increasingly bad this week, so once again, we put an appeal out every single week, and unshamedly so. We want hats, coats, scarves, gloves, socks, anything that keeps homeless people warm. Sleeping bags are an absolute desperate.
Socks,
jumpers,
scarves, gloves,
just
anything.
Absolutely anything. I saw. I can't remember when it was, and I wish I'd have taken more notice of it, but like jotted it down. It was like somewhere where there's a huge long rail where people just go and hang coats up for homeless people and then just go and help themselves. What a great idea that is.
It's a good idea, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
cracking
that's right.
idea.
Yeah,
Did you
I
see
put
it?
that up, yeah. I put it up, didn't I? Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
Thanks for
that was
that.
a great idea, that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
But a lot of people saying that it probably wouldn't work over here, but...
It was abroad somewhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
A different mindset, haven't they?
Yeah.
You know. But anything you can possibly spare. Now, the 3 ports of call are, of course, our one and only Mrs. Brown, and the Bawdsley Labour Club, and the Conservative Club at Chelmsley Wood.
Yeah.
I only got one job, and I've got that one right. So if any of those 3 places you could drop stuff off, either that or get in touch with the BHST team, and I'm sure if you've got enough stuff, they'll be only too pleased to pick it up off you. Let's keep this going all the way through the winter, because can't be nice out there. No. Boom.
Many thanks yet again for another donation this morning. I had hoped to get it over today, but I'm going to have to do it tomorrow morning now. So
I have started my collection at home, but I'll bring it all over when it's all completed, Chris. So I'll see if I can push it next week. Right. Tilton hat-trick. Can we line the first one up, please, mister?
Here we sure can.
This is where Chris Brown plays you a clip which has been delicately chosen by Mr. Sheen throughout the course of the week, and what you've got to do is guess the scorer and the game. Guess the scorer and the game. The first one is coming up now.
Can you see it?
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah.
Okay. I don't. I'll try and play.
So don't use remove.
I'll tell you what. Let me get them downloaded first.
Okay, all right, no problem. We'll do those in 2 minutes, so wind yourself up for that one. Alphabetic Blues, again, we'll go through those and have a look, see who's won.
N and Q, I think.
But there were 2 or 3 that came out with Qs. I was quite surprised, to be fair. You know,
I think, Peter Unlove with N as well.
Especially when you get as old as me and your grey matter's not there anymore. I need to move. Just a minute.
He got Player of the Season, didn't he, in 2008? I remember I was at the awards on the same table as him when he won it. Yeah. And, Frank Woodrew. Excellent for us that season when we got promoted under McLeish.
For the game on Wednesday, Queen's Park Rangers at home, Darren Bond has been chosen as a referee. He's refereed 14 games for Birmingham City so far this season, and issued 51 yellow cards. 51 yellow cards.
51?
51, yeah. He's refereed 15 games for Blues, 9 of which we've won, 4 we've lost and 2 we've drawn. And he's refereed 6 for Queen's Park Rangers, 1 win, lost 5. So let's hope that that's a good omen there.
So you're saying we're going to have a good ref? Potentially.
Listen, no. If I was to say that, yeah.
You got hope that we're going to have a good ref?
Yeah, I've always got hopes that we're going to have a good ref. But if I was to say, we're going to have a good ref, and it all goes, then next Monday I'll get a slate in, wouldn't I?
Because I'm just wondering if they're picking random, men out of that are on their way to the shop to get a loaf of bread just to ref our games.
Well, no, because Chris Brown would have done 2 or 3 this season. He's always at the shop getting a random loaf of bread.
So, are you ready to listen to this first?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll do this, and then we'll do
Tilton hat-trick.
Group draw if we could, Chris. Yeah.
Ooh. Goes on a jog of honour.
I'll just play that one again because I didn't have it queued up properly. So hang on.
The hero of St Andrews provides another memorable moment for Barry Fry, and off he goes on a jog of honour.
Off he goes on the jog of honour.
Okay, let's have a look at this one then.
Nothing yet? Nothing from nobody yet?
Catherine says there's no good refs in this league.
Can't hear it, says Jez McDonough.
No, that was the first time. You can now. Yeah,
Siobhan Kelly saying Bellingham to Chelsea or the Vile, would you let him go on loan? Not to there, no, not under any circumstance. No, I would stop him. I would personally stand in his way. Personally.
Go and lock him in a room or something.
Yeah.
Stephen Gill, Kevin Francis versus Middlesbrough is incorrect.
And on Wednesday, Kev Kelly, our report of the week. Once again, Wednesday forecast 15 mile an hour south-southwest winds, 50% chance of rain, and temperatures between 6 and 1 degree. So it's not too bad. Not too bad. 15 mile an hour. I thought we were in for a bouter or something.
Paul Tate is incorrect. Claridge v Southend.
Nope.
2 have said Kevin Francis. Yeah, Big Kev, Mark's got it. Mark Andrew Adams has got it.
Tim Couch Faraday, I like that one. Dacia's goal when he blew the trumpet.
Yeah, Mark's got it. Mark Andrew
Mark.
Adams. Yeah, Big Kev against Leeds. What a goal that was. That was a belter, wasn't it? Do you remember that, Nick?
Nick Rawson. Yeah, look at Nick Rawson just coming in straight behind that as well. Linda has lost to YouTube. Put your glasses on then, Duck.
It's gone down. I don't think it has.
Granger free kick from Jez. No, we've already got that one, matey. So
Big Kev v Leeds was the correct answer to that. What was it? 96 was it? 95?
96.
96.
96, yeah. That was 96, yeah. Do you want the next one?
Yes, please.
We ready for the next one?
Here we go.
Lazaridis. It's going to be a magnificent strike, and Mike Taylor can only stop and watch it fly in.
And again.
It says I think it says his name at the beginning, doesn't it?
Wow.
It's going to be
Really?
a magnificent strike, and Mike Taylor can only stop and watch it fly in.
Don't you listen to these before you publish them?
I do, yeah. I'll say exactly when to like start recording and then when to finish.
And then I'll get it wrong.
And that's what happened.
Oh, right, so you don't do the clip?
No, Chris edits it.
Oh, right, okay. That was
Yeah.
right.
Oh, well, that's where
Keep
we
that
go.
right.
We know now where we're going wrong. You only got one job.
That was right, yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
I think you just started peaked a bit too soon there because it said his name.
Okay. Has somebody got it then?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Stan v Fulham is correct.
Great goal, but we did lose 4-1.
When was that?
Don't know.
When did we lose 4-1?
Don't know. Kev French will tell us.
No.
Was that Leeds? Was it in the cup in the second? We drew with them at home, didn't we? Didn't we play them in a replay? Is that season?
The Fulham. Against Fulham.
No, against Leeds when Kevin Francis scored. Sorry, if that's the game he's talking about. Yeah, Stan against Fulham is correct. That was on his debut, and that was another good free kick scored by a Blues player.
Okay, and the third one then?
Oh, the third one. Here we go.
In spite of the presence of Jeff Blockley.
This one's really hard.
That is tough, isn't it?
Let's have a listen to that one again.
That's tough.
In spite of the presence of Jeff Blockley.
I think one clue is that was a very, very memorable game. Especially for one certain player.
No more clues because it makes it too easy. Last week with Ricky Otto, I regretted saying it was being back at St Andrews on the big screen. As soon as I said that, straight away, someone got it, didn't they?
Well, they're bound to, really, aren't they? After that kind of outburst, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Adam says, was it in black and white?
No,
Yes.
Was it?
No, it wasn't in black and white.
it wasn't in black and white.
No.
Oh, someone's got it. Nick Rawson.
Crikey.
Well done, Nick.
How did he get that from that? I want to know
match of
how
the
he
day.
got.
Can you
That
play
game.
that? Can you play that one again?
In spite of the presence of Jeff Blockley.
No, it's not you,
That's not. No, that's Sir Davies, isn't it?
Who's Jack Rodley? Was he an old Leicester defender or something?
don't know.
No, the commentator.
It was Kenny Burns against Leicester anyway when we won. Was it 6-1?
That now, but could you tell us who's commentating on it though?
Sounded like Barry Davis.
It's Barry Davies.
Barry Davis, is it?
Yeah.
It's Barry Davis.
Yeah. Legendary commentator he was, wasn't he?
How
Him
did
and
they
Motti.
get that from that?
I don't know. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
Amazing.
Okay, Blues women took on Bristol City away, and the final score on that one was Bristol City 0, Blues 2. Lucy Whipp and Abby Grant getting the goals there, with Abby Grant also hitting the crossbar, so well done to the ladies there. And also, of course, drawing against Tottenham midweek last week as well, so not a bad week all round.
Yeah, they've had a bit of a turn in form now, haven't they?
Yeah,
So that's good to
nice.
see. Yeah.
Very nice. Now, next week is going to be our Christmas special. I usually bring in a small gift for people who like a little bit of fun. I think I might do that next week.
We better do
It'll
some
be
draws.
something vile and horrible, don't worry.
We better do some draws.
We're going to do some draws, but you're going to do the
Yeah.
draws. The group draw is going to go live
Yeah, so this is the.
tomorrow morning. And where are you?
This is for the group draw. We're going to do the group draw now.
Okay,
This is for the first game. Blues v QPR.
right.
So this is for a group. The group's going to.
You want me to
The
do
group's
it?
going to have 2 tickets for QPR,
Okay.
and it's up to them to do what they want to do. Give the tickets.
Dun, dun, dun. So the Tilton Talk Show tonight is giving away 2 tickets to one of our wonderful Facebook friends groups who allow us to piggyback the show every single week, and it's from the cradle to the grave. 2 tickets are winging your way. Chris is going to get in touch with you very shortly after the show.
ASAP.
And for the other one,
What? Coming up.
He's ran off with it.
Oh, well, hang on.
He's got
Back in, haven't I? I want them all back in for the...
Oh, you want them all back in? All right. Go on then.
Martin Swinscoe's just said that Jeff Blockley was a centre half for Leicester.
Okay.
So it must have been. He must have been attempting to stop Kenny Burns from scoring.
Right.
This is for the 2 tickets for the West Brom game. Gold Dust, these are.
Gold Dust.
Dust. 2 tickets.
Dun, 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 dun. And the winner is BCFC Fans Group. There you go. Those are our 2 winners for the 2 tickets. 4 tickets given away by the Tilton Talk Show. Thank you very much to our sponsors, Boyle Sports, for your continued support. And now that's 2 for the Queen's Park Rangers game gone, 2 for the West Bromwich Albion game gone. Cross them off my list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can still win. There's still 4 tickets up for grabs.
And all you got to do is share.
Just share.
That's it. Share.
Simple as
you,
that.
You'll be
Share.
picking 4 people
Tomorrow.
out of the hat tomorrow.
Yeah,
live.
well, 2 people, because obviously one person's going to take somebody with them, aren't they? So.
Yeah, right, okay, cool, got you, yeah. So one person's going to win 2 tickets, another person's going to win 2 tickets. That's going to be in the morning. Look out for that on the Tilton Talk page, and you'll do that live tomorrow morning. And we'll get those tickets winged off to you. Well, you won't. You have to pick them up from the cop, obviously, and you need to take ID, just in case they ask. You need to take ID. Okay. Baggies at home Saturday.
That's a tough one, isn't it? I mean, they're flying, aren't they? I think they will win the division, but come the end of the season, they will win it. 1-1.
Mrs. Brown.
Oh, yeah, it's a derby. So I'm going to go...
It is a derby, and it's a
It
different...
is, different.
Yeah, I fancy a few goals. I'm going to go 2-2.
Desmond?
Mm-hmm.
Going for a Desmond?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going to go for Desmond.
Nice one, Steve Portman. Tag Accessi Blues on Twitter, and they'll get it blasted out again. So that's, I'm sure, all the stuff for bowl for the game on Wednesday.
Got a few more predictions there.
A few more predictions. If you could.
Lindsay's gone for a Desmond as well, a 2-2. Kevin Kelly,
2-2.
Blues 2, West Brom 4.
I'm going 3-1 to the Blues.
Wow.
Kev Kelly, 2-4.
2-4, yeah. 4-2 to the Baggies, yeah. Kev Kelly's gone
I've
for.
only got so much for Vaughan Kenny.
Stephen Gill's gone for 3-2 to the Baggies.
2-2. Who, sorry?
Stephen Gill. Mark Andrew Adams 1-1.
3-2.
At best they are.
So that's 2-3 then, isn't it?
Yeah.
2-3.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, 2-3. Trevor John Smith 1-0 to the Blues.
1-1.
Dave Twine 3-3.
1-1. Who, sorry? Dave Twine?
Dave Twine, yeah, 3-all.
3-3. Yeah.
Paul Lilly 3-1 to the Blues.
Steve Portman 2-2. Ray's going 2-1.
Oh, that'd be a classic, wouldn't it? Graham Skilton 4-3 to the Blues. Bellingham to get the winner late on.
Jason Drennan 1-1. Adam Wilkes 2-3.
I didn't notice what he said.
I'm definitely ripping his Christmas card up. I don't even think I write best wishes in it now. Trevor John Smith's gone 1-0.
Leonard Edgington 1-1.
Leonard.
Same as me.
1-1.
Yeah.
Pete Taylor 4-1 West Brom. Ooh, Pete 1-4. Matthew Booth, MJB 2-1. Steve Tarbuck 1-1. I've got a room for 4 more.
Sally
Graham Skilton 4-3.
Sally Clay.
That'd be a great game, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'd be, yeah. Sally Clay Blues can do it 2-1.
Sally Clay 2-1. 2 more. I've got room for 2 more.
Okay.
Brenda Brown's gone 2-1.
And Chris Pugh 1-3.
Chris Pugh 1-3. There you go. Okay, we will take a notice again of the rest of them, but I've only got so much player room on my page. Brenda Brown says your face was funny then, Chris. Ha ha ha. It's funny all the time, Brenda. He doesn't need an excuse, and he doesn't need a specific time, not ever. Right.
Well, if we can win Wednesday, I'll settle for 4 points. Obviously, the ultimate dream is 6 points, isn't it, from the next 2? But I'll settle for 4. You know, it'd be nice. And then we're extending the unbeaten run to, what is it then, 6 games?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice
Let's get over
little
Wednesday first.
Yeah.
Let's get over Wednesday first.
Yeah, that won't be an easy game.
They're going to be two very different games, I think.
Yeah.
West Brom are obviously going to be on the front foot from the word one.
Yeah.
From the minute that whistle goes, they're going to be up and at it.
Yeah.
It's whether we can weather that storm, and from the defensive elements, we can keep them out.
Yeah.
Work the midfields, and again, it is that lack of the goal scorer. Even though I've gone 3-1, right? It is that lack of the goal scorer that does concern me.
Yeah.
A little bit, especially on a high-profile game like that.
Yeah. Well,
Linda's gone 6-0.
against the Baggies.
Linda,
60.
Ah.
It'll be 6-1 next year.
Well,
Linda, if that comes in at 6-0, if Birmingham City beat West Bromwich Albion 6-0, right, you'll be invited into the studio as Queen of Honour. We will crown you.
Yeah, too right.
Put a crown on your head, right? It'll be a blue and white crown. We'll make it. We don't have to have anything fancy. Yeah. Might have the odd nail still stuck in, or the staple, you know what I mean?
We'll have to get a red mat as well.
If Blues win 6, red carpet outside
Red carpet
the door.
outside the door.
And I'll do the show naked.
Oh, please.
That's how confident you are it's not going to be 6-0.
Let there be a God. Please let there be a God. You made such a statement there, haven't you? Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah, that's a good shout from Trevor John Smith. Happy birthday to Simon Sturridge, who's 50 today.
50?
50.
Right.
That shows you how time's flying.
That's 10 years younger than Linda.
Simon Sturridge, blast from the past. He's the kind of player we could do with now.
Yeah, Martin Swinsco says, don't care about the score versus West Brom Albion, just hope we turn up, rattle a few ankles. It's about time Blues won a derby game. You're absolutely right, it is. Oh, you know what? We as fans deserve a derby win, don't we?
Yeah.
We're ready for one.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
They don't
Definitely.
normally live up to
Listen, no,
expectations.
I'm not being funny, but if Blues go up 3-0 in the first 20 minutes, he'll be absolutely sweating his pants off.
Luckily, though, I had my mic turned off.
You
when
may
I
have had
said
yours turned off, but I'm sure.
No.
Did anybody else out there hear Chris Brown say that he would do the show
No,
naked
no
if
one
Birmingham
heard it.
City
No one heard it.
win
No,
6-0?
No. See, no one's mentioned it whatsoever.
Imagine
So,
it's 5-0 with a minute to go, and he won't want us to score, will he? He'll just be sat there like... You'll be running in front of the goal, stopping it going in yourself.
yeah, no one's mentioned it. So no.
Another pitch invasion, yeah.
Please, somebody else say that they definitely heard Chris Brown say that he would do the show naked, just so that we got it on record, that he said he would do the show naked if Birmingham City wins 6-0.
See, nobody.
In with a chance to win some tickets for Queen's Park Rangers and the West Bromwich Albion game tomorrow. 2 lots of 2 to give away. All you've got to do is share this stream. That's it. It's as simple as that. Just press the share button, and then Chris Brown will gather all the names up tonight, write them all down, and then tomorrow morning, live on the Tilton Talk page at some point, he will be drawing out to those people, and those people need to get in contact very quick. Certainly by 5 o'clock tomorrow for the West Brom tickets, and by 5 o'clock Thursday. 5 o'clock tomorrow for the QPR tickets, and 5 o'clock Thursday for the West Bromwich Albion tickets.
So
we need your
admins on
names.
those group, the admins on those groups that were drawn were Tracy, D, and I think it's Kevin on.
Okay, cool.
So if they can get in touch with me ASAP.
Yep.
With the names. Thank you very much.
Well, they've got to come up with something to give them away as well.
Of course, yeah.
So,
That's up to them.
It's up to their group now. Those have been passed over to our good friends, so that's it. They are out of our hands, so to speak.
We've had 76
remix.
shares so far.
Yeah, Paul Lilly, I heard Chris say it. Steve Portman,
No.
I heard naked apart from the pink tutu. Stephen Gill heard it, but he'd better cover up with a balloon.
No, I think they're just saying it because they heard you say it. I think they actually heard me say it.
I'll settle for 5-0.
Okay, semi-naked.
Kev French says he could be naked now, as we can't see his hat. All we can see is his hat. Kev Kelly also says, I bet the heating will be on if Chris has to perform naked. Siobhan Kelly, thank you for scarring my life.
I noticed Linda kept quiet.
Pete Taylor says Birmingham went 3-0 up. I'd still be hopeful of getting a draw.
Getting a draw, yeah. Too right.
Whatever the score, Blue Noses don't fight. Respect to our club and do us proud. Brandy, you are absolutely correct.
Course, yeah.
There, you are absolutely correct.
It's all about.
What we do have is that level of decorum.
We're all right with the
common
baggies,
sense.
though, aren't we? It's
Yeah,
quite a
course,
friendly
yeah,
derby, that is.
yeah.
We all sing anti-villain.
There's only one Baggies fan in who goes to the Black Swan regularly. They make predominantly Derby, the Stoke.
Yeah.
All come from up that way.
Yeah.
There's one Dingle and one B6, but I wouldn't call them supporters really. But
No.
And then there's me. Now there's a few Blue Noses up our way, quite a few actually. Yeah. Because it's only 50 minutes drive
Yeah.
to the Blues.
Yeah.
What is it predominantly, though? Is it Stoke, is it? Predominantly.
Derby, Stoke.
Derby, Stoke.
Yeah.
Derby.
A few Burton Albion.
Any Leicester?
I had a great chat last week with a gentleman who came into the vaults. I was working the vaults last week, and he was a Burton Albion fan, and we just sat and chatted football for what seemed like an eternity. He was going to put himself on the Tilton Talk Show. I did invite him to come on, but hasn't appeared as of yet. But I will keep looking out for the name. Nice guy, proper nice guy. I think he was a music school teacher, but really proper into football.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Could talk
Quite knowledgeable and
talk, rather than just Burton is and everywhere else.
Yeah.
Like, I remember this game. And what he did say, right? What he did say is that he came to St Andrews with his 2 children. Mm-hmm. Yep. And he went into a pub. He can't remember what the pub was. He said, but there was a big area on the front of it. Can't remember it. Can't remember the name of it. And he had got his Burton Albion scarves shirts on. And he gets towards the bar, and the bar was 10 deep. And this Birmingham City fan shouts to him, "What is it you want, mate?" And he says, "I'll just have a beer." He said, "What about the kids? 2 Cokes?" "Yeah, do you want any crisps?" "Yeah, 2 bags of cheese and onion." And he said he'd never, ever been treated like that so well, so nice by away supporters in their pub.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
As what happened at St Andrews. And it was cracking. It was a brilliant story. I'm really glad that I remembered it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was nice. It's nice to know that that we've got some cracking supporters out there.
Yeah. I had something similar at Newcastle going back a few years when we beat them 1-0 in the Premier League. David Dunn scored a rebound off the penalty.
Aye, did you hear that?
Aye.
Man.
Such nice people up there. I've gone up with my dad and my dad's best mate, and we were made so welcome in this local Newcastle pub.
Yeah.
And we were in there a good couple of hours before the game, like with them. And we scooped off after we beat them, like we didn't stick around after. But yeah, we had a good time before kick-off. Yeah.
Yeah, I can remember being at Liverpool and having a really nice time inside the ground, and then coming out the ground and thinking, "Oh, it's a nice place this is," you know what I mean? And then 3 little scroats come to me, probably 12, 13, 14. "You from Birmingham?" Yeah. Because there's 3 or 4 guys there in the back. They're tossing up which one's going to instab ya.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it was a lovely place, that was.
Yeah, sounds it.
Yeah.
However, that was nice to know that there are supporters of ours that helped out that Burton Albion
Yeah,
fan
that's
and
good,
his 2
yeah.
children. Cracking.
Yeah.
Where's the best football stadium that you've been welcomed at? Not at the football stadium, but outside, like in
So
the locals.
What I just said
what's
there,
your best
Newcastle for me.
experience?
Yeah.
Yours Newcastle.
Mine was Newcastle. Yeah, absolutely same people. It was the game when Robbie Savage got elbowed by the ref. Do you remember that? When he got up and booked him. He did an imaginary yellow card.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yes,
that was the that was the game. Yeah, that was the game.
Yeah. I can't say I can remember anywhere where I've been welcomed. No, even at St Andrews.
I went to Crewe as well in the late 90s, and they were quite welcoming as well.
Crewe
in
was
there,
quite
but
nice,
Crewe's
yeah.
all right, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of the times that I did go in a box actually. Was it Crewe?
Well,
I think it was Addy Bowler's.
double the
We
crowd.
just signed Addy Bowler off him at the time, and I think he scored against them and all.
Okay.
Anybody got any reactions coming in? West Ham 1-0 up. Oh, golly, that's a shock, isn't it? Blimey.
Arsenal against Arsenal, yeah.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Pellegrini did say he got nothing to fear in that game. He's probably right.
Whoops.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm being pestered by our manager to get the 3-word review out of the way, because I forgot all about it. Because last week we forgot.
No, I haven't even
everything.
got it written down.
I know. Okay, so the winner of this week's 3-word review is hang on, Roy Brown.
Roy Brown.
The Browns, like, isn't that? Chris Brown, Roy Brown, Graham Brown.
Graham Brown.
They're not related, honestly.
No?
No. Roy Brown with Bella the Ball.
Better the ball.
That's a
Really. I wish his name was Beeler, though. Oh, Jeremy Beeler. Just have a better ring to it, wouldn't it?
Is it? I don't know. How's it properly pronounced?
Bella.
Bella or Beeler? I suppose if you...
Tomato.
Yeah.
Potato.
We could. Now, next Monday night is our last one before the Christmas sabbatical. Unless something absolutely amazing happens, and then we'll do one from home or whatever.
If it's 6-0.
Well, yeah. if it's 6-0, we're definitely doing one there. Well, we'll be here next Monday anyway, won't we? So.
We're next Monday.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
Next Monday.
I mean, if it is 6-0, I'm not being horrible, Chris, but I do hope it's -9 outside. and your radiator breaks down.
Thanks.
Horrible, I feel like I'll be like that. But yeah, next Saturday will be the last one before Christmas. So Monday the 16th, beg your pardon. Monday the 16th will be the last one before Christmas. And then when we back, mate?
I haven't worked out the date yet
Okay.
because I haven't looked at the calendar.
But if anything amazing happens, I might do like an half an hour one from home or...
Yeah, okay.
Like
Yeah. Just do a catch up.
I've got a green screen. Well, it's a towel.
Well, you got the 6th. You got Monday the 6th of Jan, which is the one after the New Year and that as well.
Yeah, that's probably going to be the one we do then.
Yeah.
6th of Jan.
Yeah.
But I'm away for a few days, so I need to work out which one.
Yeah.
Which way.
Yeah.
Alf and Santa Cozzies for next week. Kev Kelly got no chance. Absolutely zero, mate. I wouldn't even put a Christmas jumper on. I hate Christmas. It is. It's the most miserable time of the year. I can make the best Scrooge and out of his Pantoton down this country.
I've got the hats. I've still got the hats.
Huh? You've still got the hat?
I've got the Scrooge hat.
I've got one with Bar Humbug on it.
Yeah, I've got one. I've got one as
A
well.
black one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's here.
Oh, that's mine.
Yeah. It's here. Yeah.
I usually get it out about now.
Yeah.
Kev French says Barnsley is a good friendly place to go. Rotherham were friendly too from Mark Adams. Very nice.
Yeah.
And Ray says I've messaged Kev from Cradle to the Grave, Chris.
Oh, well done. Yeah,
Thank you
Kevin.
very much, Ray.
Good stuff. Cheers, Ray.
Newcastle too from Mark Adams. They respect our trek.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's mostly northern clubs.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. The further north you go, the friendly they are. As long as you avoid the north.
I've been to Exeter a long time ago, and they were saying down there.
Yeah,
that's probably the best southern club I've been to.
Exeter.
Bristol City are all right as well, aren't they?
Not with us, though.
Horrible place.
No?
Horrible place
Yeah.
I went to was Oxford.
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 The old manor ground.
The old manor
The old
ground.
man- yeah,
I went
Proper,
there,
right?
yeah.
The coppers pulled us all down this street, yeah? All the Birmingham City fans, Oxford fans. And I get out of my car, shut the door. An old gentleman with his little kid, right? His little kid was in his Oxford kit.
Yeah.
He was the mascot for the night, right? And I was talking to his granddad, was taking him, holding his hand up the street, chatting away, blah, blah, blah. He said, anyway, have a great day. I can't remember what the score was. Came out, every single car on that street had got a parking ticket on it.
Really?
Yeah. I wrote to the mayor of Oxford and told him to shove his town.
Where the sun don't shine.
Where the sun don't shine. I'll
Yeah.
never visit Oxford again. I'll never go to Oxford again. Horrible place.
I went to Reading's old ground. Was it Elm Park?
Yes, Nick needs to dress
It
up
was
as
Elm
the
Park,
Grinch then. Yeah. Over 70 shares tonight so far. Thank you very much indeed. That's amazing, because that means then that we obviously go out to more places, more people get the chance to hear us, more people join in. A little bit of fun on a Monday night, 7:30 all the way through till 9. And of course, don't forget 8 o'clock tomorrow night, 107.5, and DAB on our friends at Switch Radio.
Regarding my proposed strip-off, Adam Wilkes says, we may have heard it, but we don't want it to actually come true.
No, well, actually, 6-0 against the Baggies. Yeah, you know what? I do want that to come true.
I'd settle for 5.
No, 6. Just to see if
Just to see
if he
Just
does
imagine his face. 2 minutes to go, 5-0 up, and then we have like a penalty or something. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then it gets saved.
Or Beeler's lining up another free kick.
No, and then it gets saved. The penalty
gets
gets saved.
saved, yeah.
Right, the keeper was off his line, and it's a retake. And it's a goal! Yeah, so for our Christmas special next week, we could be in for a bumper.
Yeah, don't say.
I don't want to say too much, but I do want to say that Carl is going to bring in a print photograph that he's had done,
It's a beaut.
which we're getting signed by the first team, and it does. It looks absolutely cracking. And Carl hopefully was going to be with us next week, and 2 others hopefully. Right, they're not guarantees yet, but it'll be a proper Christmas special if we can pull these people off.
Yeah.
Your favourite cheese this week is
Red Leicester.
exactly correct answer. Correct answer.
Put me on the spot.
What's your favourite cheese this week?
Borsin.
Huh?
Borsin.
Boreskin.
I'm sorry, I'm not keeping in with the joke, am I? Forgot.
Blues face Blackburn in the FA Cup. Kick-off will be Saturday the 4th of January at 12:31. The reason it's at 12:31 is that everyone have a minute to think about mental health and mental health issues. So get there early for that one. I know it's not till after the event, but we'll be back on the 6th then to carry that on and hopefully chat about the next round.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But also like a good cup run.
We haven't had a good one, have we, for a while?
No, not since 2011.
That would be nice.
That was the best one, wasn't it?
Who did they draw up the road? I can't remember. Because I don't take that much notice.
I can't remember. I don't know. I'd have to look.
I know, don't bother. It'll burn your eyes.
Yeah.
No, don't.
Should we have a brief mention regarding about the other racial abuse with what's his name?
Well, there's been a bit more.
Solomon Otterbull.
There's been a bit more of it over the weekend to see 2 Wolves fans have been arrested. There are investigations going on the ground. Why?
What's going on?
Man City fan as well.
Don't. I mean, look. Let's not drag our club down into them depths. Yeah, boom. And I genuinely mean this, right? I don't care if a player's black. I don't care if he's got, you know what I mean? I care about it. Just pulls that blue shirt on. He gives his 100%, and we get behind him. Back them. They're ours. They're one of our own. It doesn't matter. Stop it. It doesn't matter what colour your skin is. It doesn't matter anything. Nothing matters. Right?
It just completely baffles me, to be honest.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
We thought all this had disappeared, and it hasn't.
I mean, look at the 3 of us. We're all ugly, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean?
Pardon?
We're ugly with our clothes on, don't worry. Last 15 minutes, anything to do with school. Anything to do with school and football. Anything to do with school and football. There you go. Mr. Tricks, last 13 minutes now.
Flying by, innit? Always does.
Who's he calling ugly?
You.
So now I'm looking forward to the 2 games at home now. It's nice to have 2 games in a week at home.
I think we should have a vote next week to see which one of the 3 of us is the ugliest.
Is the ugliest?
Yeah.
Not which one's the best looking, which one's the ugliest.
Yeah, too right. Yeah.
We'll do a proper poll. Which I'll doctor.
Peter Taylor, doesn't matter what colour you are, if you played for Villa, I don't like you. Well, that's correct.
Yeah.
But that's not racist or anything like that.
No.
That's not even Villarist, is it? That's just standard. That's normal procedure.
Carl says to save him a hat as well. Save him a
Harry Kane from Tony Hurley is
that's a good one.
Kane, only too well. Prefect on love. Mark Holmes, that's a great. Jonathan Playground.
That's a good one.
I like that one. That's the winner for me.
That's a good one.
Hang on, turn over till the fat lady sings.
What about Brian Kidd?
You mean fattest?
Brian Kidd?
Brian Kidd? Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Steve Hill says, great idea, Blackburn in the FA Cup, 12:31, mental health awareness. It is, yeah. But does that give you enough time to think about your own personal state, though? Just 1 minute? Maybe not. I don't know.
It's just raising awareness, isn't it?
Yeah, I get it. Don't get me wrong, I do get it.
Yeah.
I do get it.
Beauty's only skin deep. Chris, tell them what it's
Blackburn's a bit underwhelming for Carl William Newton, although £10 for the ticket for the season ticket holders is a fair shout. I agree with you. Totally agree with you.
Is that what it is? £10 for a season ticket holder?
Yeah. Jumpers for goalposts at school. Yes, I remember them only too well. I'm probably still wearing one of them, to be perfectly honest with you.
Still is.
Jim Herriot. G-Y-M.
Jim Herriot.
Jim Herriot, yes, got that one. Grey's Knees on the Pavement, school nurse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Beauty's only skin deep. Chris, turn the lights out. Kelly, nice one. Smoker's corner kick.
What about...
Ray, did you ever smoke? Because it was never the corner for us. It was like behind the sports shed or the bike sheds or the tuck shop.
Oh, I did.
Those were predominantly the. I know. I've seen you with a fag in your hand last week. I can't believe it.
I'll get that.
I've got a good one. What about Paul Desky-Salido?
Oh, Paul Desky-Salido, yeah.
Paul Desky-Salido.
Yeah, we got it. Just a quick question, guys. First time watcher. Do you think Arsenal have been going downhill since we beat them in the Carling Cup? Quick and short answer to that, Matthew Shaw is yes! And do I care? No! Jimmy Pencil Case.
Oh, that's a good one.
Harley Dean.
Darren Pursery.
Harley Dean.
Harley
Dean.
Dean.
Yeah, School Dean. I've got that one. Tommy English. Darren Pursery, yeah. Wayne Hopscotch. Bella Belltime. Yeah, I got that one, Siobhan. Well done. And I never
I'm
used
all
to
out
pronounce
now.
Siobhan's name like Siobhan because I never even know how that name was pronounced until I was shown only about 5 or 6 years ago. Never mind. Another subject. Anything to do with schools and football?
I think I'm out now. I've had my 2. That's about it.
Jude Spellingham. That's a good
Jude
one.
Spellingham.
Spellingham. Yeah. That's pity Kevin French isn't a footballer, isn't it?
There you go. Can you guess who that is?
Can I guess who what is?
Look on the screen.
I'm looking on the
Somebody
screen.
competition.
That is Chris Brown back in the day, ladies.
I thought you
and
were going to say
gentlemen.
Christy Berg.
No, I couldn't leave them hanging on any longer, Chris. To be perfectly honest
Just
with you.
look at that hair.
Look at that fag. Look at that
I
hair.
know.
Is there a little bit of a moustache going on there?
No, it's just can't be asked to show.
When's that? What, how long ago is that?
I'd say it was 89.
Yeah? 30
89.
years ago?
Yeah, 30 years ago. Ain't changed at all.
No?
Apart from you got a fag in your hand.
Was that one of the old Marlboro Lights or something?
I don't know. It's all right, eh?
Yeah.
Got a bit of a stare on you there, haven't you?
Oh, God.
Where are you there?
Yeah. Hang on. I'm at my mother-in-law's, I believe. Yeah.
Looking very deep in thought as well.
Oh, well,
Siobhan Kelly says, looking good, Chris Brown.
no.
Tony Maths book.
fancy.
And Tony Teacham.
Tony
Kevin French
Teacham.
lessons, of course. Well, we did that one. Paul Wagoff Horn. And must have been a rubbish school. That's to Lindsay, who's... I can't find Lindsay's comment, but there you are. Tra-la-la-la-la.
Oh yeah, Kevin Kelly said you look like Liam Brody from the Lightning Seeds.
I'll have that. Is he handsome?
I'm
I take
trying to remember what he looks like.
He's not that handsome, really. I can't remember. Lightning seeds.
I think he's more like glasses, isn't he?
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's an ugly
He's got that kind of like,
That sort of
Hollyoaks kind of film style. look
like
about him,
Neighbours,
hasn't he? Yeah.
1989 Neighbours.
Could be in Neighbours,
Okay.
yeah.
I think that's a new competition for us.
Yeah.
Who is this?
yeah.
Oh my God.
It could be a former guest.
It could be a former player.
It could be a former.
That's not a bad show. Yeah.
Definitely up for this one.
Yeah. Just call it Who Are You?
Yeah. Who is it?
Are You?
Yeah.
Who?
That's
Yeah.
what it's
Oh,
gonna be
that's
called.
it. Because I've got that. I've got the actual track.
Right, that's something we're going to do for next week.
That's a good shout. Yeah, that's a good one.
Definitely. So let's all start collecting photographs of people in their youth.
It'll be who, and I'll put at the end. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Anything else coming in?
Alter Brooks. Alter Brooks.
Don't know that
Is
one.
that an attempt for a school football, or is he saying you look like Alter Brooks in that picture?
Oh, not my favourite buzz, Zach. Neil Eraser Ruddock. I'd like to erase that individual. I've erased him once, don't worry, I took him down. Gary Pendry.
That's a good one.
That is a good one, yeah. Pen Old T from Linda, 60-year-old Linda. Well, over 60 now.
How old is she?
Over 60.
Oh, over 60 now. Yeah.
Pete Taylor's gone for him and Ez.
That's a good one.
That's a great one from
That's
Ray.
a good one.
That's a great one from Ray, isn't it?
Yeah.
Willie Bell, I'll go for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That works.
Yeah. Barry Friedrill. Barry Friedrill.
Have we done the N's and Q's? I think the.
Slim Sol Campbell.
That's a good one.
Ray Aubrey.
Well done, Ray.
Slim Sol Campbell.
I think the N's and Q's. I think Frank Woodrow,
Got to be Quadro.
Peter Unlove.
Peter and Love, yeah.
Yeah. Quite comfortably, both of them.
Adam Wilk says Bruce always used to go on about the rubber the green. Rubber the green. Hydro Henry. every week I get more and more surprised at this. Honestly, I really do.
When you
Well,
come
we
up,
picked our winners for the group draw.
We did.
We did.
Yep.
And we've got our winners coming up tomorrow morning. Look out for it. It's for 2 tickets for the West Brom game and 2 tickets for the Queen's Park Rangers game. Look out for that tomorrow morning. Over 70 shares tonight, so all those names will go into a hat tomorrow morning, and Chris will do the honours.
Yep.
Once he's written them out painstakingly.
I'm guessing it's going to be around about 11 o'clock-ish.
So 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. Set your alarms. Log on to the Tilton Talk page.
Yeah.
And you'll hear Chris with his.
And then I will need the names.
With his wonderful dialogue. I love it.
All right. And it's strange when you listen to your own voice back.
It always raises a smile in our house.
Because in my brain, I'm really intelligent speaking.
Stuart's drowning. Stuart's drowning. Eric Cantona. Oh, Lee Geary, that's a cracker.
that's a good one. Yeah, Eric Cantona, brilliant. Stan
Teacher as in Fletcher. Yeah, sorry, Jess, that one's.
Stan Blazer-Reedis.
Yeah. PE to Unlove. Exercise Bookham. I like Plimsoll Campbell though.
What about Barry Ty instead of Fry?
Yeah, Barry Ty. Yeah. Bit boring, but.
Bit boring, yeah, but you know.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Hey. Stephen Gill says, almost lost my life when 29 with a brain infection. I was in intensive care for 3 days in the QE. Clamped on us. Stephen, you are absolutely right. That's why I try to have a little bit of a laugh.
Yeah.
Blazer Ruddock and Stan Blazer-Reedis. So we got those.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Blazer Ruddock works,
I'm
doesn't
liking
it?
Eric Cantona. I'm certainly liking.
Yeah.
Oh golly, what was the other? Peter on Love. Rucksacks Magoma.
Rucksacks Magoma, that's a good one. Joe
Ruler Fox.
Ruler Fox, yeah, that works.
Joe Hart, I like that.
Joe Hart, yeah, that's a good one.
Park the school bus. Well, almost there. What can I say? Don't forget, try and get there early for the Queen's Park Rangers game. We might be all nice and warm and comfortable, Chris.
Yeah.
What time are you getting there?
Yeah. I'm getting there probably about, I've got a speed awareness course to do.
How fast are you doing?
Mr. Slow, me.
How
Mr.
fast are
Slow.
you doing?
Well, this is it, you see. It doesn't actually say how fast I was doing.
Well, if it doesn't, then there's no way that can do
Well,
for
they
it.
can.
We got to go for that.
Moseley, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did one last year, I did. First one in years, like 12 years or something.
Right.
And don't forget, of course, on the 57th minute, we could get a round of applause going for Bowl Potter. He was one of our own. Very well recognised Blue Nose throughout the years, and bumped into him a fair few times in my time. So 57 minutes there for Bowl Potter. That would be a wonderful tribute. Thank you very much for that one.
Can I just say, I've just put a picture up of my tree because I've finally got it up now.
I'd say that was rather down than up.
Well, it's a start.
See how much gaffer tape have you used on that to keep that tree in one piece over the last 12 months?
Somebody might steal it.
Oh dear. School Bellingham, Ari Redknapp.
Ari Redknapp, that's a good one. Ari
Rubbery.
Redknapp.
Christoph Rubbery, there's just a few. Dinner Bellingham is a good one. Messy Cloakroom is a very clever one. Well done. Dinner Bellingham, Rule Fox, so there we go, back to Joe Art. So there we are. 1.5 hours of facts, info, laughs, fun, competitions, bit of everything tonight, bit of everything. So it's
Ray Hobro, Martin Grange, Hill.
Oh, Grange.
Grange.
Even the Grange would have been quite good.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Hill.
Very good indeed.
Yeah. I can't pick a winner, Chris, can you?
No.
What about you?
To be honest, I can't be bothered.
It's tough. What do you mean you can't be bothered? You're the editor.
I think for me it's Eric Cantona. I've
Eric
got to give it to
Cantona.
Lee J. Geary.
There you go, Lee J. Geary, Eric
I thought the
Cantona.
Ray one was pretty good as well. Ray, what was it? What did he say now?
Ray's.
Plimsoll one.
Is that good? You can't remember?
Yeah.
Right.
It was absolutely brilliant.
It was absolutely hilarious, but you can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I laughed.
P.E. to
laughed.
Unlove as well. That was good.
That was a good one, yeah. That's the easiest one to remember as well.
Well, we'll be back to do it all for my birthday. Sorry, the Christmas special show next next Monday, 7:30 till 9. Thanks to Boyle Sports for all the tickets. You've been absolutely brilliant with us. Thanks to each and every single one of you for listening. Thanks for sharing. Look at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning for the competition. Thanks to Mr. Sheen.
Thank you very much. Pleasure as always.
Mrs. Brown. And from me good self, I'll wang my way back to the that place up north now. And
Place up north.
I'm not going to go to the Black Swan tonight. No, I'm hurting.
Yeah.
So it's goodbye from him.
And it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from all of us. Take care, keep right on. Queen's Park, 57 minutes. Don't forget, West Brom, loud and proud. Let's do our team justice. Keep right on. Thank
Good
you
night.
ever so much. Take good care. Bye-bye. Happy birthday to Linda, 60-something now.
Yeah, she's older.
Happy birthday also to Sally, who's going to be 52 tomorrow. Happy birthday to Sally.
Lucky she's got older as well.
I know, she's knocking them on it. See, them lines are all over her face. Are we still on?
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
So happy